Yes, boss. 444 the world back in here again once again. Happy to see you guys. Good morning. Hope you guys ready for the week. You know what I'm saying? In today's topic, never take somebody's kindness for weakness. You know what I'm saying? Now, in life, I know everybody was brought up in some different type of way. Some people were brought up in a way where it's like, don't take nothing from nobody. Some people were brought up in a way where it's like, yo, practice peace. Everybody brought up in some different form of a way. You know what I'm saying? But what's crazy is that when people in general find a person who's kind, they take that as a sign of weakness, right? Wrong. Never do that. You get what I'm saying? When people are kind, understand the way of the world and how things are. Give you an example, right? The average person that you'll meet out here in the world probably may not be as kind or as nice as the next person. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has something that they're going through. But there are some people that are so kind that they don't show it. Even when they're hurting, they're still there to lend a helping hand. You know, just be a good person all around, right? And then you have some people that look at that as like, yo, they gotta be weak or soft or something. Let me see what I can get from them. Wrong, wrong, wrong. If you see a person that is not doing the normals of the world, which is being an a-hole, disrespecting people, have some form of class or decency, dog, don't bring that part of them out where they have to get nasty with you, or, you know, not even just that, like just try and take somebody out of their natural element. When you do things like that, you're literally playing like the devil's advocate. You know what I'm saying? If a person is being kind, never try to see how much you can gain or try and yank from that, because that's a big problem in the world. A lot of people that are good-hearted, are kind, they've been taken advantage of, and a lot of people just trample over them, walk over them, act like they're their friend, just in efforts to gain or get something, right? Show you how life is so funny, and all of that backfires on you, right? As I stated early in the video, the average person you're gonna meet is not gonna be like, oh, you need this, or let me see if I can help you. You get what I'm saying? There are some people, they will stop what they're doing just to help the next person. That's not a sign of weakness. You get what I'm saying? Don't take somebody's kindness for weakness. Yes, it's true, some people may be naive, but at the same time, never look at somebody like, oh, you're a lick or you're a target or somebody that I can get something from. Because that's how God will turn around and spin something back on you, right? Everybody in this world has something special about them. You could probably be one of the best chefs out there. Next person could probably be somebody who's like business minded, full of ideas, right? Then you have this kind person, like they're willing to help, right? So you're like, dog, I need somebody who can help me. It can be addictive if somebody's willing to help you, but remember this and understand limits in life, dog. Never use somebody and then go put them back on a shelf like they're an object or something. You get what I'm saying? You wouldn't want somebody to do that to you. Practice mindfulness. Next video that's coming out, I got so much that I want to drop to the world. You get what I'm saying? But when you see somebody out here that's kind and you take all of that goodness and just try and use them up, guess what? That person tends to close up a little bit more to the world, because that's another person that just looks at them as somebody to just use and control, and let me see what I could get from you. Show you this, right? If you don't know this, people who are kind at heart are generally that way. A lot of people have lost their kindness due to people who are manipulators, a-holes, don't care about them, all of that, right? And it's because some people don't understand limits and boundaries. Take it as an example of this, right? Any situation you hear, don't just compare it to yourself, but just kind of switch the role, right? let's say you have the upper hand of power to use and abuse a person, right? Because that person may not be on the thought process level that you're on, right? Sad day in hell when everything you got from out of that person comes to an abrupt halt, because now they caught on to you, who you are as a person, and then they pack up and then they leave. Why is that? Because they figured you out. Not only did they figure you out, they got tired of you disrespecting them and trying them. There are some people who have a mindset where it's like, treat others the way you want to be treated, but it's not so much of a thing of being naive. It's a thing of, yo, you understand. You get what I'm saying? If you know, you know. And I'm going to explain just even that little instance of if you know, you know, or you understand. This is the perfect example, right? Damn near everybody in this world has a problem. That is a fact. That is law, right? Nobody is perfect. Nobody is better or higher than the next person. Give you an example. I'm going to give myself as an example, and I'm going to compare it to somebody else, right? Me, I don't have no kids, right? I have responsibilities, yes, but not like some people who have kids. You get what I'm saying? Once you have kids, life changes for you. When you have kids, if you were here in the front of the line, you got to take a step back to put your kids first. You get what I'm saying? Because they're coming up in the world. They need a lot of things going on. They need shoes, they need clothes, they need love, they need attention, they need all of that. They're relying on their parents to go ahead and give that to them, right? If a person who doesn't have kids has the ability to help you out, don't look at that as like, yo, you're so lucky you don't have kids and I feel like you could help out a little bit more. No, wrong. When you was in the bedroom, just yes, boss, and you feel me, and all of them good jazz there, that person wasn't there with you. You were in that predicament. That's the problem. Some people look at the next person and it's like, oh my gosh, you're so lucky, or this, I wish I had your spot. That's another topic coming up. You can't really say you hope or wish for a person's spot when you don't know what it is that they go through. And I'm going to give you another FYI gem, right? People who are kind-hearted are not weak. Chances are they went through something behind closed doors that nobody don't know about, that they set the standard in their mind like, yo, listen, I'm getting treated like this and it's a horrible feeling. I don't want nobody else to feel like this. So what am I going to do to make sure that I don't make somebody feel like this? Let me treat people the way I want to be treated. You get what I'm saying? Words are powerful. Words can help people and words can destroy people. I'm not perfect. Sometimes people have gotten underneath my skin to the point where I might have said something, but it was for a damn good reason. But I probably might have hit the gas pedal a little bit too much. You get what I'm saying? Example, you're an empath and you're helping somebody, right? That person knows you're caring, you're loving, you want to help them out, but it's like they try and take that and they try and harness it, soak it up and take advantage of it, dog. If you know you do not have another person that you can do this to, do not abuse it. You get what I'm saying? It's just like if you got a person who's willing to give you a ride, right? Let's say y'all live in the same complex, right? And y'all go to the same school, go to the same place. You get what I'm saying? Just because that person lives where you live don't mean, yo, you can't throw them some gas money, dog. You get what I'm saying? That person is going out of their way to help you. Don't take their kindness for weakness. You get what I'm saying? It's easy. That person can be like, yo, dog, I don't want you back in my car. You get what I'm saying? You're ungrateful, bro. You don't throw no money on gas. Oh, but we live in the same place. What does that mean? If I didn't have a car, how would you get here? You get what I'm saying? Be grateful for the things that you have. Be grateful for the blessings that God put in front of you. Because when it's time for him to take them things back, trust me, he gonna take it back and you gonna feel like a clown, because you're gonna be like, dog, where did all of this goodness and greatness go? It's gone. You feel me? You took somebody's kindness for weakness. You took them for granted. And that's the problem. In the world we live in nowadays, people look at good people as, yo, There goes my next come up. Thank you, God. You're not praying to the real God. You're praying to the devil. What are you praying to do? To use them and see what you can get from them. Dog, that's law that people know. People get used and abused out here. And you're looking for a good person that, yo, let me see if I can use and abuse them and take advantage of them. Wrong. God put a certain spirit on the inside of some people. And it's like they can't be broken. You feel me? Because they get their strength from God. Then you have this next person who comes along like, yo, I like what you got. I want what you got. I need what you got. I got to have what you got. But I'm not you, so how can I get that? I got to take advantage of you. Use your kindness and take it for weakness, right? So you continuously do these things and you wonder, yo, why is it I'm living in karma? Why is it I feel like, yo, I take 5 steps forward and I'm like, shoom, 10 steps back. It's like I'm not going nowhere in life. Reason being is that you're using people for the wrong reasons, and as well as that, your intentions are not good. If you use people for the wrong reason, they'll disappear. God will take them away from you. As well as what I say in a lot of other videos, your name travels. When you do one thing to a person and the world is small, social media just makes it smaller. I came up with that quote, B 444. If you continue to use people, people are going to gain win like, dog, they use such and such. They did this to such and such. Nah, that's not a good move. You're going to eventually burn and fry your face before you even get halfway through the race of life. There's some people who've been living shiesty and foul since they was a kid, and they continued in that pattern going on up. It's just like if you give somebody an opportunity like, dog, I'm going to put you on some money, right? Do this, do this, do that, and break me off this. Get your money, right? That opportunity was not presented to you for you to play, goof off, loaf on it, sleep on it. Just, oh my God, I have an opportunity to make money. Ah, shit, let me see what I can do to take advantage of this. Not in a good way. You're going to do it in a bad way because you're taking somebody's kindness for weakness. Dog, if you take advantage of opportunity after opportunity after opportunity and do it for the wrong reasons in a negative way, you eventually fry, barbecue, charcoal, broil, bake, sizzle, steam, pan seared, fry the hell out of your face, dog. Nobody don't want to have nothing to do with you. You get what I'm saying? You not only go from just being a person who's reckless, but a reckless person who's aka a liability. People don't like to have liabilities around them. Liabilities cost people. I did a video about that. If you're the type of person where you're reckless to the point where it's all about you, just full out narcissist, you don't care about the next person, you don't care who you hurt, it's all about me, 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 guess what? That's going to crumble you and cripple you in life. Because, as I stated, your name carries on, your face carries on. We're like computers. Whatever we do as people, we can be programmed. If we practice good habits, we're going to produce good. If we practice bad habits, we're going to produce bad. Garbage in, garbage out. You get what I'm saying? When you do things like that, it's gonna have an after effect. It's a tumble effect. You get what I'm saying? Especially if you're a person who's prideful on top of that, like, I don't want to admit when I'm wrong. If you continue in that pattern, you're just gonna hurt yourself even more. And that's another law. That's another video I'm gonna drop as well. Pride comes before the fall. If you feel like you're the highest in the room, nobody can't come knock you off. Nobody can't come humble you or put you in your place. You're wrong. You already lost. You're not following law. You're not following balance. You're just living out of ego. You know what I'm saying? Remember this in life, bro. People who are kind-hearted, or the people who are grounded by, like, instilled with certain things that's of good that God gave them, and you know it, like, dog, this person ain't bad, bruh. This person really don't deserve half the stuff that they did. And they maintain in that realm, and they got God in their corner, and you screw them over, you have hell to pay. You get what I'm saying? I know people right now, aside from my family, they're living in hell, bro. It's just no physical fire. You get what I'm saying? mind, head not good, elevated, just, you feel me? Because of the stuff that they've done to people. Here's the thing that we all need to understand about life, right? Life, indeed, yes, it's a longevity race. However route you take to get to the end, guess what? You're gonna get to your destination. Right? Listen what I'm about to tell you. You're gonna get to your destination. Based on your intentions, what you set your mind on, what it is that you want out of life, you just might mess around and get what it is that you're looking for. It just may not be in the way that you want it to, but you're gonna get what you're looking for. Example, if you're a person who's grimy, slimy, shysty, all of that, right? You pick up, do badness, and continue on that road without trying to change it or flip it and say, yo, I want a great destination, a great victory. You get what I'm saying? You're not gonna get that. I'm just being so real with you. Remember, as I state in damn near almost every of my videos, there's a balance in life. Forward, backward, night, day, good, evil. You can't expect to do bad and end up with a good result. That's just not balance at all. If you do bad, your ending balance would be more bad into a severe way to where it either offsets all of the bad that you did, like clearing your karmic debt, or you like, dog, I gotta find another way and get back onto this. And if you continue in more bad, you really didn't learn anything. You get what I'm saying? There's certain measures out here in the world that have been set up, and it's unfair. I'm gonna give you an example because I like this topic. I'm gonna dive deep into it, right? There's some kids who were not raised in a house where there was two parents, or like a father example, or somebody that was given like the right examples for people to do. Nobody's perfect. Some people raised in survival, right? You have jails and prisons and juvenile assessment centers and all of that, right? Let's say a kid says, yo, I'm gonna go steal this piece of candy, right? He got away with it, right? He decides to steal again. I got away with it. They're picking up in a bad habit. Not saying they're right, but some kids don't have guidance. So when they pick up and they go down that road, they cannot stop because they get good at it. If you practice something long enough, practice make perfect, you're going to get good at it. It's just like if a person knows how to lie. If you lie continuously, dog, you're going to get so good at it to the point where it's like, dog, if a person asks you a question, and it's like you can lie or tell the truth, but it's not necessary to lie. It's like, shh, I know how to lie like a motherfucker, boy. I'm gonna lie. You feel me? And it's like, damn, I ain't mean to do it. But it's like, oh, well, they out of my face. You feel me? And it's like a person gets so good at it to the point where it's like, dog, I don't know how to stop. How is it that I stop? You don't know how to. Because why? You got good at something. No matter what it is that you may want to believe, we're like computers. We can be programmed. What we see on TV, that programs us. What we listen to, that programs us. What it is that we intake, we let it out in that form. You get what I'm saying? So you have to remember this. Never take somebody's kindness for weakness, dog. Because the way of the world and the motion of the world is this. There's a lot of people who are very much like, I've been taken advantage of. I don't care. I don't care anymore. And then people are like, where have all the good people gone? Where are they? Guess what? They've been used and abused and taken advantage of. God never put his people here to be used and taken advantage of. I'm going to give you another example to make people think, because I like to go deep as hell to make people think, right? Let's say there's a kid. You're not related to him. You have no dealings with him. He's a kid that goes to your school, right? He's a little nerd, right? You look at him like, oh, you're a little nerd. You're a little weasel, this, that, and the third, right? Whatever you want to call him. You pick at him, right? You know that kid never did anything to you, but you chose to pick at him. And listen closely. You could be a person that never did this, or you've seen somebody do this, or whatever the case may be. You might have participated. Kids do things. Monkey see, monkey do. Another video I did, right? That kid gets picked at, and it's like, oh, he's not going to do nothing to me. Look at how life is programming people. People target and mess with people that would never do anything to them, but avoid the people that would not do, that would damn near harm them back. You get what I'm saying? That's being pussy, dog. Call it what it is. Let's say that nerd was somebody in your family now, right? Yo, I got bullied at school today. Bam, 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 bam. If you're that nerd's brother, cousin, sister, mother, uncle, whatever, you're going to be damn near pissed that somebody messed with your own. But guess how life is so reversed? There's people who go to school and mess with somebody else's kid because, oh, he don't belong to me. That ain't my friend. I don't know him. I could do whatever it is I want. Wrong. What does that sound like to you? Slavery in some kind of way, right? Who used to bully and try and control us and taunt us and all of that? Slave owners. You feel me? So people take up that same energy and they carry it out and they start doing that to the next person. That's another reason why we're not scaling upwards as a people. Yes, kids are going to be kids. Kids are truthful. Kids can be cruel. Kids can be malicious as hell. But at the same time, there's little instances that go on that people don't really sit back and think about. You wouldn't want nobody to do that to your child. You wouldn't want nobody to do that to your relative or your sibling. But because this person looks like they're alone, they have nobody, they're weak, they're vulnerable, they look kind, I'm going to take advantage of them. Never take someone's kindness for weakness. You get what I'm saying? The same person that you was hurting, screwing over, taking advantage of could have been the same person that helped rescue you and take you out of certain foolishness. But what is it? I feel like I can walk over you. You're weak. You're soft. No. Some people, put this in your mind next time, bro. Whenever you see a person that's kind or not combative or not looking for retaliation, stay far away from them people, dog. Because people like that have an ugly other side and they will not hesitate to let it out on you. Give you an example. Why you think, and this is not excusable, this is not anything that I condone, but it just goes to show you the minds of people, right? A lot of people who are taken advantage of and bullied and crossed for no apparent reason, what does that sound like? What did those people come to be? They come to be people who turned out to be shooters and mass shooters and school shooters, all of that, right? Because society, they couldn't fit in. Some people aren't mentally strong enough to understand and comprehend why people do the things that they do and why they can't fit in. And in actuality, those people are actually meant to stand out. If you can't fit in around people or you can't fit in into a situation, that's just a code or a slight example to show you, dog, that you stand out, bro. You're meant to shine bright like a diamond. You know what I'm saying? Remember this in life, dog. Never take anybody's kindness for weakness. Never look at the next person as a target, a bully, a opportunity, a lick. Never prey on somebody. Because sometimes if you prey on a person, and listen close if you've been listening thus far, if you prey on innocent people, people who would never hurt you, guess what? That just might be your trap that you will never, ever, ever play with anybody ever again. I'm going to give you an example about this, and this is perfect, right? This happened in high school. In high school, there was this little kid, right? I think he was like selling chips or juice or whatever, right? He was walking, it's like in our high school, we had a spill out area, right? And in the spill out is downstairs. In the buildings, we have like a walk-through, like an overpass. So you could literally be on the overpass and look down at the spill out, right? If you want to get to the overpass, you have to run to the stairs or walk to the stairs, and then you'll be on the overpass to see the whole spill out area. So I'm pretty sure everybody could follow and picture that out in their mind, right? There was a kid. Kid was running, and I think he had like some milk in his hand from the cafeteria, and he threw it down on somebody in the spill out area, right? Took off. There was another kid running, just walking by, innocent, calm, quiet kid, right? What happened? The kids who got milk thrown on them, they ran upstairs and was like, yo, it was you that did it. They grabbed the wrong kid. Listen to me. They grabbed the wrong kid. Because the kid looked puny, soft, whatever, we're going to bully you, pick at you. Jump the kid, all of that, right? Hit the wrong person. When I say they hit the wrong person, they hit the wrong person. When that happened, that little kid made a phone call and called his big brother, right? He called his big brother. His big brother called his friends. Their friends called their friends. And their friends called their friends, right? They did not go to that high school. They came to our high school. When school was out, that one kid who got jumped, his brother and his friends, the way they had the back school gate locked off, you would have thought it was about to be a war. You get what I'm saying? And the dudes that beat him up and jumped him, they was not ready for that. You get what I'm saying? You picked on the wrong person. And then on top of it, I understand mistakes happen, but that was the wrong kid. He never tossed the milk. From him calling his brother and getting a lot of people involved, the same people that jumped him, I think half of them got beat up, dog. The other half ran away. And this really taught me something. A lot of kids who was on that gang, tough guy, tough cookie, all of that stuff, when that kid got his brothers to come to the school, they wasn't trying to hear nothing. They not trying to talk. They seen straight red. Who touched my little brother? Dog, all I can say is, bro, from them kids coming out there to the school to defend their brother and their friend, family, however that case may have been, they had to call school police, and undercover had to come out there like the back school gate was locked off. That's how much it was a war. The assistant principal got called out there by security. Assistant principal got pulled into a fight. You get what I'm saying? That's how much people not trying to talk. That's why you have to be wary and be very much thoughtful, mindful of the things that you do. When you do something to somebody in the world, you never know who it is that you're harming. You think a person is by themselves, but in reality, they're not. Think smart. Do what it is you need to do to make sure you get the best results possible. All right? 444 the world. Like, comment, subscribe. Do a lot of positivity. Do a lot of good. Words can help you. They can hurt you. But on this channel, I use them to help you and uplift you. All right? That being said, it's your boy Demar. 444 the world. Take care. Peace.